From the dawn of time to the modern era, life on Earth has undergone continuous change, a societal evolution, if you will, advancements in pretty much all aspects of life. But has this progression resulted in the betterment of mankind? Some would argue not. Amidst the hustle and bustle of the ways that have been thrust upon us all, we see a dog-eat-dog attitude rise to the surface, a hunt or be hunted mentality. We see a desire not only to keep up with, but to outdo the Joneses in a disposable environment where today's treasures are tomorrow's trash. One thing that I've noticed about the timeline of existence is that there is always this kind of step back in time feel thrown into the mix. We hang on to items from times gone by and call them antiques. We retrofit apartments and other buildings. We have trends of clothing designs and hairstyles that resemble those of yesteryear. There seems to me to be a desire to live in the past. This all begs the question, is the future that we are heading for the future that we are meant for? A blissful existence is the quest of life, and in seeking this bliss, we are coaxed down a path that has many forks along the way. Temptations and distractions are plentiful on this journey. The challenge is to discern between fleeting temporary satisfaction and true fulfillment. What drives you to perform the tasks that you do? What is your motivation to maintain the status quo of your perceived position on the ladder of life? Is what you do who you are? Is what you have your measure of worth? Do you strive to have the biggest, the best, and the newest toy on the market? Why are you reaching for the next peg? Is it what you truly desire? Or are you trapped in the cycle of events that were forelaid for you by those who went before you and taught you these ways? Perhaps it is the right path for you. Perhaps. Maybe, though, there are other possibilities. Maybe the effort that you put into maintaining the so-called dream is, in reality, a nightmare. Maybe you are on the treadmill of turmoil and anguish, striving to attain whilst being blind to the pain, foregoing precious time spent with loved ones to be a slave to the dollar and the cycle of the system, pushing on to provide the perception of happiness when the reality is that the damage from the disconnection is more damning than the delight from the deception could ever be. So what is the bliss we seek? Have we lost touch with our true purpose in life? Have we lost respect for our surroundings? Have we abandoned the spirit of existence for the illusion of an easier way? We flick a switch and we have power. We turn a tap and we have water. But at what cost do these and all other luxuries come? What is the real price that is paid? We spend our time within four walls to keep the gears of an economical society turning, whilst the wheels of a communal cohesion grind to a halt, and the appreciation for our real needs dissipates into the abyss of greed and self-gratification. Whether you live off the land or are fully immersed in the mainstream ways of the world, life requires effort. There is no question about it. But has the direction of the effort and the desired rewards gotten off track and out of hand? We will all have our own answers to that. Is it wrong to seek success? Should we not create new ways of achieving? Were we meant to remain in the dark ages? I think no. We are destined to develop from our humble beginnings to live a shackle-free destiny in an eternal utopia. Do we need a reset of our values, a recalibration of our considerations of coexistence, a retuning of the harmonics of human nature? Is it possible to reshape our thinking? I think yes. It's time to raise your glass and make a toast. To the water of life, may your cup runneth over.